This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning. I am Olanireti Olusegun. The major headlines. Tinubu appoints Omidiran as EFCC chairman. EFCC detains Tambuwa over suspicious withdrawal of 189 billion naira. FG wants 3,598 workers of dismissal, orders fresh verification. Unruly passenger remanded in Kirikiri. And on sports, Osimhen said for gala return amid Turkish mosque rage. Entertainment, Odumodu Block defends RCCG fund appeal, says it will donate 1 billion naira if able. News in detail. Tinubu appoints Omidiran as EFCC chairman. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Ayo Ulayat Omidiran as the new executive chairman of the Federal Character Commission, FCC. Omidiran, a former House of Representative member, succeeds Dr. Muiba Dankaka, whose tenure was dogged by controversy. In a statement last night by his special advisor on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, the president also appointed Mr. Mohammed Musa as the secretary of the commission and retains Mr. Kayode Oladele from Ogun State as a commissioner. Oladele, a former member of the House of Representatives, was first appointed to the FCC in 2024 and served as acting chairman following the expiration of Dr. Dankaka's first tenure. The president also renewed the appointment of Mr. Lawal Yauroni of Jigawa State, Mr. Abubakar Atiku Bunu of Kebbi State, and Mr. Eludayo Eluyemi of Osun State for another term. EFCC detains Tambuwa over suspicious withdrawal of 189 billion naira. Suspicious withdrawal of 189 billion naira from the Sokoto state government account during his tenure has landed Senator Waziri Aminu Tambuwa in the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC NET. The withdrawal was carried out incrementally for 6 years out of his 8-year tenure, according to EFCC sources. The senator honored the invitation of the anti-graft agency at about 11:30 a.m. in Abuja yesterday. It was learned that the interrogation commenced immediately and he was slated to spend the night in custody. The withdrawals were from the three accounts: the Federation Account Allocation Committee, FAC, the Government House account, and the Secretary to the State Government account. About 5 other suspects, cashiers, and government officials who have been identified by the agency may testify against the ex-governor or stand trial with him. FG wants 3,598 workers of dismissal, orders fresh verification. The Federal Civil Service Commission has ordered 3,598 civil servants who missed the 2021 verification exercise to appear for a re-verification, warning that failure to do so will be taken as evidence of holding fake appointment letters. The exercise will run from Monday, August 18 to Thursday, August 28, 2025, across various ministries and government agencies, including the Federal Ministries of Agriculture, Defense, Education, Justice, Works, Information Science and Technology, Aviation, Finance, Interior, and the State House. A document dated August 4, cited by our correspondent on Monday, directed all affected officers to check their names on the Commission's website, the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation's website, and on the notice boards of their ministries. Officers are required to present originals and photocopies of the appointment and promotion letters, Gazette of Appointment and Confirmation Staff Change Letter, and July 2021 IPPIS payslip. Unruly passenger remanded in Kirikiri. An unruly Ibom Ear passenger, Miss Comfort Emerson, was remanded at the Kirikiri Correctional Center yesterday after she was arraigned for alleged assault. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo San, said the passenger was arraigned at the Ikeja Magistrate Court for criminal offences and remanded because she could not provide adequate sureties. The minister condemned the release of a video showing indecent exposure of her body parts. He directed that whoever released that part of the video among the staff should be singled out and sanctioned. He also directed the airlines to train and retrain their staff on how to deal with potentially explosive situations to diffuse them. Nigeria requires $120 billion to build federal roads, TUC. The Trade Union Congress of Nigeria stated that the country would need an estimated $120 billion to construct its federal road network, a sum that is roughly 4 times the size of its annual budget. The union described the gap between Nigeria's infrastructure needs and available resources as alarming, accusing much of the political leadership of lacking the vision and innovation required to revive the economy. Speaking on Monday at the second edition of the TUC Southwest Summit 2025 in Lagos, TUC President General Festus Osipu cited a 2013 study that put the cost of construction of federal roads at $120 billion. He noted that Nigeria's current budget, which stands between $30 billion and $35 billion, is already heavily committed to salaries, education, healthcare, defense, and other essential services. Ogun government, Daniel Rowe over land escalates. The gulf between the Ogun State government and former Governor Gbenga Daniel over alleged contravention of building regulations by the latter widened yesterday. Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development Tunji Odulami justified the issuance of compliance notices to 58 property owners in Ijebu and Shagamu local government areas of the state. He said the government plans to aid urban development and control land use in public interest with its physical planning laws and regulations. Odulami told reporters yesterday at a news conference at the Olusegun Oshoba Press Center, Okemosan, Abeokuta, that the goal of the ongoing regularization in the Shagamu and Ijebu axis is not to victimize any law-abiding citizens, but to ensure that development laws are obeyed. The commissioner said the physical planning regulations are enforceable at any time and for any time and for all time, on all development in the state, including development that preceded the law. But the one-time governor accused the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led of government of double speak and being on a vengeance mission. Customs intercept 10 billion naira worth of arms expired drugs. The Nigerian Customs Service on Monday said it intercepted 16 containers carrying contrabands, including arms and expired pharmaceuticals, among others. The Controller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, stated this while showcasing the seized containers to journalists in Apapa. He explained that the importation of the containers violates laws and threatens the peace and security of the country. Today, it gives me pleasure to announce the seizure of 16 containers of goods whose importation violates our laws and threatens our collective peace and security. The duty paid value of all the seizures is more than 10 billion naira, Adeniyi said. Giving details of the seizure, Adeniyi explained that on receipt of credible information, a 45th container with registration number MRSU 6407089 was jointly examined by officers of the NCS and National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Adeniyi added that initially the container was adjudged clean, but the secondary search by the two agencies revealed the concealment of 202 cans of Colorado Loud, that is Canadian drugs. Each of the cans weigh 500 grams and the total seizure involved is 101 kilograms. However, the intel available to us suggests that it is not only about drugs inside the container. Acting on this advice, the CAC was directed to deploy scanners and subject these containers to scanning. Two arrested for recruiting Lagos drivers to steal employers' vehicle. The Lagos State Police Commander has smashed a suspected car theft syndicate accused of fake drivers to steal the employer's vehicle. The Commissioner of Police, Olonda Rejimo, while addressing journalists at the command headquarters in Ikeja on Monday, said the gang leader identified as Chinedu Emmanuel was arrested during an operation which took place on July 17 in the Ogijo area of Ogun State. According to him, Emmanuel recruited criminally minded drivers and recommended them to unsuspecting car owners for employment. The police boss explained that the drivers took over the vehicles of the employers after spending a week or two with them and thereafter took them across the border. He added that they sometimes dismantled the cars in Ogun State and sold the spare part to dealers. And now sports news. Osimhen said for Gala return amid Turkish mosque rage. Galatasaray head coach Okan Buruk has confirmed that Nigerian international Victor Osimhen will return to action on Friday against Karagümrük as the Turkish mosque controversy surrounding the record signing continues to rage. The Yellow and Reds manager defended his decision to omit Osimhen from the squad for Saturday's 3-0 victory over Gaziantep. I'll take that again, pardon me. The Yellow and Reds manager defends his decision to omit Osimhen from the squad for Saturday's 3-0 victory over Gaziantep, explaining that the striker needed more time to regain full fitness. Osimhen had a 5 or 6 day training period, Buruk stated, as reported by CNN Top. Playing during that period could have been risky for him. I spoke to him about this, and he indicated he was considering resting for this match and aiming for some playing time in the next one. Inter bag for Lookman as Napoli as a pro. Inter Milan have set their price limit for Nigeria international Ademola Lookman as they remain determined to secure the services of the number 1 transfer target, while Napoli and Arsenal continue to circle the Atlanta forward. The Nerazzurri have been attempting to pull off a move of the 27-year-old for several weeks, but have not found a breakthrough in negotiations with Ladé, who remain reluctant to sell one of their star players to a direct league rival. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Inter have decided they are not prepared to go beyond their current price limit for Lookman, which is understood to be £45 million before bonuses and £50 million including them. The Serie A champions have already seen an offer of £45 million, including bonuses, turned down for the reigning African Player of the Year, which led to Lookman releasing a statement via social media accusing Atlanta of breaking promises and claiming he had been treated poorly as a person and professional. And now, entertainment news. Odumodu blog defends RCCG fund appeal, says he will donate 1 billion naira if able. Nigerian rapper Tochukwu Gbubemi Ojogu, professionally known as Odumodu, has voiced strong support for donations to the Redeemed Christian Church of God. In a Monday post on his X page, the artist declared he would donate 1 billion naira to RCCG if he had the means, stressing that serving God comes from the heart, not coercion. Odumodu blog emphasized the necessity of the church donation, pointing out that not all congregants are financially stable. He argued that the funds are crucial for covering expenses like generator, fuel, evangelism, logistics, and supporting less privileged members who often rely on pastors for small handouts and after services. If I had $1 billion to contribute to the RCCG, I would do it and even more. It is not by force to serve the Lord. They did not say that if you do not drop 1 billion naira, you will not enter heaven. As for me and my household, we will continue to support the work of Christ shamelessly. No matter what you people throw at us, you are just fulfilling the scriptures. God bless you, he added. Recap of the major headlines. Tinubu appoints Omidiran as FCC chairman. EFCC detains Sambo over suspicious withdrawal of 189 billion naira. FG warns 3,598 workers of dismissal, orders fresh verification. Unruly passenger remanded in Kirikiri. And sports, Osimhen said for Gala return amid Turkish mosque rage. Entertainment, Odumodu blog defends RCCG fund appeal, says he will donate 1 billion naira if able. You can follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, X, WhatsApp, YouTube at Ifako Radio, Instagram Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us on Ifako Radio at Gmail or call or WhatsApp 09122227433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Ololade. Thanks for watching. I am Olanireti Olusegun. Have a victorious Tuesday. God bless Ifako Jai.